Imagine reaching into your pocket, pulling out a penny, and realizing it's not worth 1 cent, it's worth thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars. In today's video, we're counting down the top 5 ultra-rare wheat penny coins that have shocked collectors and broken records at major auctions. These are the coins hiding in change jars, old boxes, and family collections, just waiting to be discovered, and one of them could be sitting in your home right now. Number 1. Imagine holding a simple copper coin in your hand that's over 100 years old. But instead of being worth just 1 cent, it could be worth thousands to the right collector. That's the hidden magic of the ultra-rare 1917 wheat penny with the S mint mark. This isn't just any penny, it's a living piece of American history, a small but powerful relic that can turn pocket change into a collector's dream overnight. Stay tuned, because in the next few minutes you'll learn how to spot this treasure, why it's in such high demand, and exactly how much it has sold for at major auctions. And trust me, you'll want to start checking your coins immediately. Back in 1917, America was in the middle of dramatic change. The First World War was raging overseas, and the United States Mint in San Francisco was producing pennies with the iconic Lincoln wheat design to keep up with the nation's growing economy. The obverse, or front, carried the classic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, a design introduced in 1909 to mark the centennial of his birth. The reverse displayed 2 stylized wheat stalks, a simple yet elegant symbol of prosperity and growth. But what makes the 1917S special is not just its age, it's the fact that only a fraction of these coins have survived in pristine condition, making them a target for serious collectors worldwide. The unique feature to look for is the small letter S, located just below the date on the front of the coin, standing for San Francisco Mint. This tiny mint mark is the key to its identity and its value. Many 1917S wheat pennies were heavily used in daily commerce, which means they often show heavy wear and loss of detail. The rarest and most valuable examples are those struck sharply with full wheat lines on the reverse and a clear, bold S mint mark on the front. In higher grades, you'll see Lincoln's hair detail sharply defined and the wheat ears crisp and complete. These are the coins that drive collectors into bidding wars. When it comes to rarity, the 1917S is a standout in the early Lincoln series. Millions were minted, but only a very small number remain in uncirculated or near uncirculated condition today. Time, circulation, and natural wear have taken their toll, and finding one in top condition is like finding a needle in a haystack. Even coins in mid-grade conditions are considered desirable, but when you move into mint state, the competition among collectors skyrockets. The current market value for this coin can be jaw-dropping. In August 2006, a pristine example graded MS66 read by PCGS sold at Heritage auctions for an astounding $20,725. And that's not an outdated record. In more recent years, high-grade 1917S wheat pennies have continued to bring in 5-figure prices at major auction houses like Stack's Bowers and Heritage auctions. Even lightly circulated examples can fetch hundreds, while well-preserved mint-state coins are the true gold mines of the numismatic world. For collectors, the hunt for this coin is both thrilling and rewarding. The best places to search are inherited coin collections, estate sales, flea markets, and local coin shops. Coin rolls from banks and unsearched wheat penny lots purchased online can also yield surprises, though patience and persistence are key. Always check the date carefully, and look just below it for that important S mint mark. Condition is everything, so if you find a candidate, handle it with care and consider having it professionally graded to maximize its market value. The 1917S wheat penny is more than just an old coin, it's a symbol of history, craftsmanship, and scarcity that continues to capture the imagination of collectors around the globe. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting out, finding one of these can be the highlight of a lifetime in coin collecting. If you've enjoyed learning about this incredible coin, make sure to like this video, share it with fellow treasure hunters, and leave a comment if you've ever found a rare wheat penny or have questions about coin values. Your engagement helps keep the coin collecting community thriving and brings more incredible discoveries to light. Number 2, picture this. You're holding a humble 1-cent coin, Something so ordinary you might not think twice about it. But this isn't just any penny. This is the ultra-rare 1944 wheat penny with the D mint mark, a coin that has turned ordinary pocket change into extraordinary paydays for lucky collectors. In the next few minutes, I'm going to take you deep into its fascinating history, reveal the secret details that make it so valuable, and show you the real-world auction prices that prove just how much this little copper treasure can be worth. The year was 1944, and America was in the thick of World War II. Metal resources were vital for the war effort, and the U.S. Mint had just switched back from the steel pennies of 1943 to a copper alloy made mostly from recycled shell casings. In Denver, the D mint mark became the signature of coins struck there, and the 1944 D wheat penny rolled off the presses in massive numbers. But here's the twist. While millions were made, only a fraction have survived in truly pristine condition, and certain rare varieties from this year have become legendary among collectors. The unique feature you're looking for is that small D mint mark just below the date, indicating Denver mint production. On the obverse, you'll see the timeless portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, with sharp detail in the hair and coat on higher-grade examples. Flip it over, and the reverse shows two wheat stalks framing the words, 1 cent, and United States of America, with E pluribus unum proudly above. For the most valuable examples, look for coins with fully struck wheat lines, strong luster, and a clean, unmarked surface. These are the coins that collectors fight over in bidding wars. When it comes to rarity, the 1944 D in mint state condition is far scarcer than most people realize. While circulated examples are common, finding one in mint state red with original shine is another story entirely. Coins graded MS67 red or higher are almost unheard of and rank among the finest survivors of their kind. It's these top-condition coins that fuel massive collector demand and command premium prices at the biggest auction houses in the country. The market value for the 1944 D wheat penny can be staggering. In August 2018, Heritage Auctions sold a blazing red MS67 example certified by PCGS for an incredible $11,500. And that's just one case. Coins of similar quality have consistently brought in 4 to 5 figures at major sales by Stack's Bowers and other premier auction houses. Even coins in lower mint state grades can sell for hundreds, making this penny a prize worth hunting for in any collection. If you want to hunt for this coin, there are several smart strategies to boost your chances. Start with inherited collections or coins tucked away in old jars. Many families have wheat pennies forgotten for decades. Check estate sales, flea markets, and local coin dealers, where high-grade coins sometimes slip through unnoticed. You can also search bank rolls or bulk wheat penny lots purchased online, though you'll need patience, sharp eyes, and the willingness to examine every date and mint mark closely. If you find one with great detail and shine, protect it immediately and consider sending it for professional grading to maximize its value. The 1944 D wheat penny is more than just a collectible. It's a time capsule from America's wartime era, a symbol of craftsmanship, and proof that history can fit in the palm of your hand. Whether you're a veteran collector or brand new to the hobby, adding this coin to your collection is a mark of true numismatic achievement. If you've enjoyed this deep dive into one of America's most sought-after wheat pennies, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment about your own coin finds, and share it with fellow treasure hunters. Your engagement helps keep the thrill of the hunt alive and inspires others to join the search for rare and valuable coins. Number 3. Imagine pulling an ordinary-looking penny from your pocket change, only to discover it's worth thousands of dollars to the right collector. That's the kind of life-changing surprise that could happen if you ever come across the ultra-rare 1941 wheat penny with the D mint mark. This isn't just another old coin, it's a time capsule from America's history, a copper treasure that has become a must-have for serious numismatists. Today, we're going to uncover its fascinating backstory, explore the tiny details that make it so valuable, and reveal the jaw-dropping prices it has reached at major auctions. So pay close attention, because this penny could be hiding in plain sight right now. The year 1941 was a pivotal moment in American history. The United States was on the brink of entering World War II, and the economy was in full swing to support the war effort. At the Denver Mint, millions of Lincoln wheat pennies were struck in a copper alloy of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin carried Abraham Lincoln's dignified portrait on the obverse, symbolizing strength and unity during uncertain times. But while millions rolled off the presses, only a select few have survived in top condition, and those are the ones that drive intense competition among collectors today. The most important feature to look for is the small D mint mark, located just below the date on the front of the coin. On well-preserved examples, Lincoln's hair details are sharp, the cheekbone is well-defined, and the lettering is bold and crisp. On the reverse, the two wheat stalks curve gracefully around the denomination, with the lines in the wheat ears fully visible on higher-grade coins. In the numismatic world, these details mean everything. The sharper and more flawless they are, the higher the coin's value will be, although the 1941 D wheat penny is not the lowest mintage coin in the series. Finding one in pristine, uncirculated condition is far more difficult than most realize. Decades of circulation have worn down most examples, and those that remain in mint state red, with full original luster, are true rarities. The demand for top-grade coins in this series is strong, and competition is fierce whenever one appears at a major auction. The market value for this coin in top condition is nothing short of impressive. In September 2023, Heritage Auctions sold a spectacular PCGS-graded MS-68 red example for a staggering $5,288. Even coins graded MS-67 red have commanded prices in the high hundreds to low thousands, depending on their eye appeal and strike quality. These aren't just numbers on paper, they're real, documented sales that prove how highly sought after the 1941 D wheat penny is among collectors worldwide. If you're hunting for this coin, your best chances are in places where older coins might have been stored away for decades. Check inherited coin collections, visit estate sales, search through boxes of wheat pennies at flea markets, and look carefully through rolls of pennies from banks or online bulk purchases. Always handle potential high-value finds with care. And if you think you've discovered a gem, consider sending it to a top grading service like PCGS or NGC to verify its authenticity and condition. That professional certification can make all the difference when it's time to sell. The 1941 D wheat penny is far more than just an old piece of copper. It's a collectible that tells a story of resilience, craftsmanship, and history. For the lucky few who own one in top grade, it's a badge of honor in the numismatic world. Whether you're a veteran collector or just starting your journey, keeping an eye out for this coin could reward you with not only a valuable find but also a deeper connection to America's past. If you enjoyed this look into the 1941 D wheat penny, make sure to like this video, drop a comment sharing your own coin discoveries, and share this with other treasure hunters so we can keep the excitement of the hunt alive for collectors everywhere. Number 4. What if I told you that an ordinary-looking penny from the 1950s, something you might pass over without a second glance, could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars today? That's the reality of the ultra-rare and most valuable 1953 wheat penny with no mint mark. This unassuming little copper coin could be hiding in your coin jar right now, and in the next few minutes, you'll learn exactly how to spot it, why collectors fight over it, and the jaw-dropping prices it has reached at major auctions. So stick around, because by the end of this video, you might just be inspired to start checking every single penny you own. The year 1953 was a time of economic optimism in America. World War II was behind us, industries were booming, and coin production at the U.S. Mint was in full swing. The Philadelphia Mint, which did not use a mint mark at the time, struck millions of Lincoln wheat pennies in a copper alloy of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse featured the proud portrait of Abraham Lincoln, while the reverse displayed the iconic twin wheat stalks framing the denomination. Even though millions were made, only a small fraction of these coins have survived in pristine, uncirculated condition, and those are the ones that are worth serious money today. The key detail to identify is the absence of any mint mark below the date on the front of the coin. This tells you it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. On well-preserved examples, you'll see crisp hair details on Lincoln's portrait, sharp lettering, and a smooth, blemish-free surface with full original luster. The reverse should show clean, defined wheat lines, and a strong strike across the entire design. The more flawless the coin, the more collectors are willing to pay, making these high-grade no-mint mark 1953 wheat pennies a hot target in the numismatic world. While lower-grade examples are still collectible, the true rarities are those in mint-state red condition, coins that have retained their original copper brilliance for more than 70 years. These are extremely difficult to find because most 1953 wheat pennies were used in daily circulation, exposed to wear, scratches, and tarnish over decades. The scarcity of perfectly preserved coins fuels intense demand among collectors, and when a top-grade piece comes up for sale, the bidding wars can get fierce. The market value for the 1953 no-mint mark wheat penny in top condition is nothing short of impressive. In September 2013, Heritage Auctions sold a spectacular PCGS-graded MS-67 red example for a staggering $7,475. Coins in slightly lower grades, such as MS-66 red, have sold for well over $1,000, and even uncirculated examples in MS-65 can bring in several $100s depending on their eye appeal. These aren't inflated numbers. They are documented, real-world auction results that prove just how valuable this coin can be in the right condition. If you're on the hunt for this penny, the good news is that it's still possible to find one if you know where to look. Start with inherited coin collections, search through old penny jars, and visit local coin shops and estate sales. Buying bulk wheat penny lots online can also yield surprises, but you'll need patience and sharp eyes to spot the gems. Always check the date and confirm there is no mint mark below it. If you find one in exceptional condition, store it safely and consider having it graded by a top-tier service like PCGS or NGC. That professional certification can dramatically increase its market value. The 1953 no-mint mark wheat penny is more than just a piece of old change. It's a tangible connection to mid-century America, a masterpiece of coin design, and a reminder that treasures can be hiding in the most unexpected places. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone just starting out, this is one coin that deserves a spot on your radar. If you enjoyed learning about this rare and valuable piece of history, be sure to like this video, leave a comment sharing your own coin discoveries, and share it with fellow treasure hunters so we can keep the excitement of the hunt alive. Every penny you check brings you one step closer to finding that life-changing coin. So start looking today. Number 5. Imagine this. You're going through a handful of pennies, maybe from a jar that's been sitting in the kitchen for years, and you spot one with the date 1957 and no mint mark. To most people, it's just 1 cent, but to a collector, the right 1957 wheat penny with no mint mark could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. This is one of those coins that looks ordinary but has the potential to be an extraordinary find, and today, I'm going to show you exactly why this coin is in such high demand, what details to look for, and the jaw-dropping prices it has brought at major auctions. The year 1957 was part of the final chapter for the Lincoln Wheat Penny series, which had been in circulation since 1909. The Philadelphia Mint, which did not use a mint mark, struck hundreds of millions of these coins in a copper alloy of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse featured a refined portrait of Abraham Lincoln, while the reverse displayed the two classic wheat stalks framing the words, 1 cent, and United States of America. Even though this coin was minted in huge numbers, time and circulation have made top-quality examples surprisingly rare today. The key identifying detail is the absence of a mint mark under the date, meaning it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. What separates the valuable ones from the rest is condition. In higher grades, you'll see Lincoln's hair strands crisp and well-defined, the lettering sharp, and the surface glowing with original mint luster. On the reverse, the wheat ears should show clear, complete lines without wear. Coins with a strong strike, no spots or scratches, and vibrant red copper color are the ones that collectors compete fiercely to own, while circulated examples are common. Pristine mint state coins, especially those graded MS-67 red or higher, are extremely scarce. Over decades, most of these pennies picked up nicks, tarnish, and wear, leaving very few survivors in flawless condition. The rarity of high-grade coins, combined with the fact that 1957 marks the end of an era for wheat pennies, fuels strong collector demand and keeps values high at auction. The market value for a 1957 no-mint mark wheat penny in top condition can be impressive. In September 2018, Heritage Auctions sold a blazing red MS-67 example certified by PCGS for a remarkable $2,288. Even coins graded MS-66 red often bring in several $100s, and MS-65 examples can sell for well over $100 depending on appeal. These are real-world sales, proving that even a coin from the late wheat penny years can bring big money if it's in the right condition. For collectors and treasure hunters, the search for this coin can be incredibly rewarding. Start by going through old jars of change, inherited coin collections, and boxes of wheat pennies from estate sales or flea markets. You can also try buying bulk wheat penny lots online, but be ready to carefully inspect every coin. Always check the date, and make sure there's no mint mark beneath it. If you find one with strong color, sharp details, and minimal marks, protect it immediately and consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to maximize its value. The 1957 no-mint mark wheat penny isn't just a piece of copper, it's a slice of history, the last breath of one of America's most beloved coin designs, and proof that treasures can still be hiding in plain sight. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, keep your eyes open for this gem. It might be closer than you think. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1957 wheat penny, make sure to like this video, leave a comment with your own coin discoveries, and share it with other treasure hunters so we can keep the thrill of the hunt alive for coin lovers everywhere.